morning, everyone. Today, I have 3 names for you: Batman, Ghost Rider, and Shotara Canada. What do all 3 of these names have in common? Go ahead, I'll wait. Motorcycle. That's correct. Today, I want to show you guys how to get into riding motorcycles, but mainly I'm going to show you how to go in and get the bike moving and get it started. Once you go ahead and done your safety inspection, make sure that your bike is good, it's able to be ridden on the roads. This is really showing people who haven't gotten through, like an actual class or gone ahead and gotten their full license yet, but they have gotten their TIMs and just wanted to feel around for a bike. They may have gotten a bike and just wanting to learn how I learned. I just picked up a bike and then I was like, okay, well, I gotta figure out how to learn now, or how to learn how to ride it. So once you've gotten to the point where your bike is able to be ridden and you trust it, done your safety inspections, there are a few things that you're gonna wanna need, which I have listed here. One is your motorcycle, obviously. Next, you'll need a helmet, open face. There's a whole bunch of different types of helmet, modular helmets. This one's mine here. I trust it. What you're really looking for is some type of DOT, or if you can see that, DOT or ECE rating. That pretty much just protects your noggin once you go ahead and slide, crash, drop, whatever, God forbid. But really, you're just looking for some type of protection. A helmet is meant to break down or protect your skull in a way to, it's not meant to just, it's supposed to give. So also remember that if you ever drop your helmet or anything like that, that you want to have it replaced. And lastly, I would say have an owner's manual handy. If it didn't come with your bike, I would say just Google it. You can pretty much find an easy PDF format or anything like that. You'll be able to have it on your phone. You don't really have to look for a paper copy. I even keep my paper copy in my actual lockbox on my motorcycle. All right. Now with all that finally out the way, let's get started. Alright, so now that we're out here on the bike and we've gotten it running, we've already done our safety inspections, the whole shebang. We got to clear about 10 yards to go ahead and do some clutch control work. Our first step is to mount the bike. As you can see, the bike leans to the left a bit because that's where the kickstand is. Also, where we have the kickstand, we have the gear lever, which is right here. The gear lever, if you kick, it starts in neutral, which is the middle. If you kick it down, you go into first. You can kick it halfway up, go back into neutral, and then you have the rest of the gears above neutral. Today we're only going to worry about neutral, which is that midway point, and kicking it down, which is first gear. That's all we need to know for today. Over on this side, this is our rear brake. Up here we have our throttle, which is right here. You turn that, as you can hear, that gets our RPMs up. Right here is the front brake. As I said, we need that in conjunction with our rear brake in order to stop effectively. All right, on this side we have our clutch. But there's more information in your owner's manual. If you look into that, you can get way more information than what I can give for you today. In order to mount the bike leans to the left a little bit, and that's where the kickstand is, like I showed you earlier. In order to get on, you want to swing your right leg over the bike. Get situated. Once you've done that, you're able to lean the bike over to the middle. Alright, once you've mounted it and balanced it, you want to go ahead and free the kickstand. You're able to kick it up. You want to do that before you change any gears or anything like that. And as you can see on our dash here, it says that we are in neutral. We always start the bike in neutral. That is the #1 step to go ahead and start the bike in neutral. So once you've mounted it, found the balance point, and then you've gone ahead and freed the kickstand. What you want to do, as I showed you, the left side has the clutch,
You want to squeeze in that clutch, and with your left foot on the shifter, which is that black piece down there, right next to the kickstand, you want to kick that down. Slowly let out the clutch, which I can show you here. Boom, slowly let it out, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. You'll start getting the bike rolling as well. In order to stop the bike, what you want to do is hold in that clutch, hold the right and rear brake together at the same time. So hold in the clutch first, and then you want to go ahead and squeeze the right brake and the rear brake at the same time. Remember, those are on your right hand and your right leg. So we're going to demonstrate that now. Try to get up to just fast enough so before we hit the wall, just so we can demonstrate how to stop the bike. All right, here we go. We're going to let out the clutch. Boom, get the bike moving, straighten the handlebars. Once we get to a point, pull in that clutch and pull the rear and front brake. And just like that, we stopped. All right, the last step that I want to show you guys is how to park the bike after you're done doing your practices, doing your exercise. As you can see, the green N is missing from our dash. That means that the bike is not in neutral. In order to put it back in neutral, or in order to cut off the bike, and also so that we can let go of the clutch, we want to, with our left foot, go ahead, as you remember earlier, we're all the way down in first gear. If we click that halfway up, we'll look at the dash and we should see the green N pop back up. Boom. If that N is popped back up, that means that you can let out the clutch without the bike stalling. You can also go ahead and put down the kickstand so you don't have to balance the bike, and you can lean it back on its own weight. And once you've unmounted the bike, then you successfully gone ahead, mounted the bike, balanced it, shifted it, then went in and accelerated, stopped, and parked it. Remember, that is just the basics. This by no means makes you a professional, but it gets more people onto the bike that may have feared even getting near it, touching it, whatever the case may be. Hopefully this didn't make you fear motorcycles even more. But like I said, if you just practice even in a space like this where you're in a backyard and nobody else is moving around you or anything like that, that can just get you down with the things that are most important, like the clutch and how to deal with throttle, or how to stop the bike. All those are the most important things anyway. All right, I appreciate your time, and you guys have a good day.